Ladies and gentlemen of the world of Hyrule, welcome to week number 4. As we continue with the Mystery Week, this is the Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 2, and I'm joined by Marge Beck for this match between Will Pulped for Food and Team We're Bad at Team Names, featuring Fatboy300 for Pulped and Clifford for Team We're Bad. I promise that I will give you a good quality production throughout the adventure, but as you know, I am a part of Team Bad. Go, Clifford! Anything you want to add, Margevic?
I think it's to put Rick in the corner and put him there and make sure that Clifford the Watchdog makes sure that Rick stays in that corner for the rest of this commentary.
Nobody puts Bunny in the corner.
Well, you're not a bunny, you're a Rick.
You mean Fatboy isn't a Pokemon?
Fatboy is a Squirtle, which is a water type, and I don't know about you, but Clifford looks pretty red, and I tend to associate red with fire type, so I think Fatboy has the edge today.
Well, we do know we have an Randomizer of some sort.
Oh, yes, it's Mystery Week. We don't know what it is. It's something that we know. And probably not very enjoyable for everyone involved.
Join us as we learn together what this seed has in store for us.
Oh, I love learning more.
Well, we start off with a perfect sync start here as we start in the house. And we pick up 10 arrows outside of Link's house. And we have an entrance shuffle.
And it's inverted.
Oh, a crossword shuffle.
Inverted entrance shuffle with some form of boss shuffle on top of that.
This is going to be fun.
I'll be back in 3 hours.
All right, let's go ahead and start in the Dark Chapel, which we really should have realized that was our first indication of what we were going to be up against here. All right, so...
Yeah, I think I'll really be back in 3 hours. Rick, please, calm down.
No!
Down. Yes, calm down.
I was hoping to get a dinner break between the two batches today.
No dinner for you.
We found
no dinner for our players either.
All right, let's walk into Skull Woods.
I guess we need to farm some bombs in here so that we can maybe do things. There will be many deaths. Many deaths.
Sorry, fantasy owners.
Yeah, I couldn't care less. Also, these fairies may actually be useful for once.
Oh, hey, no map compass shuffle.
Oh, something positive at least.
Welcome to the world of Hyrule. Well, hi, Eastern.
Well, I guess you can do things in here.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, what choice do you have, really?
Cry?
Yeah, but that won't give you any points. Pretty certain they're already crying, though.
So we know we have a boss shuffle in effect. We know Fatboy had a death.
Yep. Reoccurring theme. It's an early game inverted, you are going to die.
At this point, they may be regretting the fact that I am taking this week off. Clifford is about to get his second chest of Eastern Palace. Hey, there are 3 bombs.
Yeah, you know, we can check some entrances that may not have anything, because we don't know.
Well, Fatboy is going to go back into the Dark Chapel, and hey, we do find a bomb shop. So that's nice and convenient, at least when we get through this first portion of this seed. But of course, no rupees in order to purchase bombs at this stage.
Yeah, that's the problem. Are you farming for rupees or are you farming for bombs? I guess it's the same thing right now.
At this point, you're just searching for your sanity and hoping that you'll get done with this seed in time for tomorrow to begin.
Well, it's a new day in 4 hours. So...
Hi!
Well, that's interesting. So we have east access because Link's house led to the witch hut, so you can mirror from there. So you don't need to kern jump.
Yeah, that's right. But you also know what this also accesses in inverted mode?
Oh, please don't tell me.
Okay, I won't.
Tell me.
You said don't.
The audience needs to know. You have to inform the audience, man.
Bottle vendor.
Oh, boy.
You can talk to the bottle vendor without the moon pearl in inverted.
I love inverted.
Alright, so Fatboy is about to come across Eastern Palace, and Clifford is trying to get enough hearts to tank it through the anti-fairies.
Ooh.
A
That's not gonna
little
work.
dicey now.
Are you gonna use a bomb to kill some enemies and hope that they drop hearts? You are.
Yeah, he does get one.
But unfortunately, it took half a heart of damage, so you need another heart. So
Don't
much for
use-
those bombs being used to open caves with.
Oh, that did not end well for Clifford, and so therefore, at this point, you cash in your chips and you leave this dungeon.
And Clifford is back to 0 rupees, 0 bombs, and 20 arrows. But hey, at least he has mirror.
Yes, he can actually check a couple things when you get some rupees. Find out some more information about this seed. Find out where some of these entrances go, and that's probably even the most important thing about inverted crossworld.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I've never seen inverted crossworld entrance before.
Neither have I. So it is going to be an adventure for both of us. Clifford getting hit with a nice part of that 50-50.
And then may die from that bush skull thing.
But does find 2 chests in here, and one is 20 rupees, the other one is the blue bottle, and we do know where the sick kid is. I was going to say, I was going to be surprised if Clifford did not pick up more bombs, so he's chancing his luck with a 50-50, and it looks like Clifford may be beelining it for that sick kid, as Fatboy300 is going to be picking up his mirror.
I mean, this is a guaranteed item, and I guess it's a little bit deeper into the sphere logic thingamajig. So maybe it is something or absolutely nothing.
That looks like a whole lot of absolutely nothing.
It's gonna be a long one.
Yes, it is. I'm sure glad I ate before this match.
Sure and glad I'm eating right now.
Well, I hope you're enjoying your noms, and I'm hoping chat's enjoying what they're seeing on their screen. It looks like Fatboy's trying to do the same exact maneuver by going through the dark rooms. So, right now, I think... Oh no, Fatboy's going to cash in his chips and leave, so we're not going to see what's inside of that big key chest for now.
Well, I really do hope everyone is enjoying what they're seeing, because we're gonna be here for a while. Even if this is like 3 crystal fast Ganon, we're probably gonna be here for a while. With that said, it's probably not gonna be 3 crystal fast Ganon.
Clifford using the power of that mirror, and he gets himself to a fortune teller.
Not very useful unless you're playing casually and you have no idea where you're supposed to go.
And unfortunately, based on his current position, he does not have access to Catfish. So he's going to walk on over towards the Hyrule Castle side of things. But unfortunately, as a bunny, you really can't do much about that either.
Yeah.
That was
we don't
a
actually have access there because I guess we don't have access to that because we're missing some items.
Ooh, that was a very valiant effort. But it looks like Fatboy is doing the move that I think Clifford might want to be considering, or Clifford might want to consider making at some point in time here. Checking over the Stumpy area. He does have 2 bombs, so he can check what is at the hype. Never mind.
Well,
sword!
Is very useful.
We don't have swordless. We do not have swordless. Thank the merciful heavens above.
Rick, calm down.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
Agreed. Early sword, now you can actually get through some things that you couldn't otherwise. You can maybe actually do something in Skullwoods. Because maybe there's still some items left there to check, I don't know. I don't think it actually opens anything in terms of progression.
Alright, so Fatboy, don't take the death. There we go. We get inside and we find it's the front end of the tavern. Now we know where the back end of the tavern is going to be. It's the only entrance with a back entrance, so it always has to be in Kakariko Village.
Vanilla in a randomizer?
Yeah, I know. What is with that?
Unbelievable. Oh.
I know.
Oh, I love early items. No.
Now, obviously, we need to have a fire source by bombos or fire rod in order to do something with that. But we've noticed that there have been dungeons at dungeon spots, so it looks like we're dealing with, even though this is being a cross world, it's been simple, at the very least.
Yeah, that does seem to be the case. And Clifford is gonna die again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is unfortunate.
But fortunate for Fatboy.
Unless he gets poked by a stick, but he does not. Finds another bomb shop.
So, where are we going? Where's the progression? Is it Skullwoods? Is it somewhere else?
Getting corrected here. It is simple entrance. As because Link's house is in the light world, that's why we end up getting in that case. That's the only cross aspect we're going to see.
That's a huge sigh of relief. Pendant Turtle Rock.
Yeah, of course.
And Pod as well.
But we don't know what our end goal is just yet, and we probably will have a while to figure it out. So we'll tell you about both of these teams. We have Will Pulped for food, sitting with a 3-3 record entering week number 4. Facing off against Team We're Banned, which entered the week tied for first with Team Kappa with a 5-1 record for 15 points. The worst that Team Bad can do is to remain in second place, but they'll be in a tie with But We're Buddies, and those two teams will face off against each other next week should Pulped sweep this week. And of course, Will Pulped will also be together with them at 15 points.
So what you're saying is that the Team Kappa will win the group?
We'll see how week 7 goes. Team
Man, is
Bad
that
and Team Kappa
foreshadowing?
face off against each other.
Well,
Fat
this is just
Boy
typical slow start inverted, I guess.
dropping into the hole. We have at least a few checks still to find out here as Clifford making his way over. About ready to find where Ice Palace is. As we see Fat Boy doing the merry-go-round to stay away from some damage with one heart remaining.
Well, Clifford tried the same thing, but actually got hurt by the enemy anyway. But hey, we have a glove, so now we can do things over on the eastern side.
Yes, we can.
That's a hole, Fat Boy, that's gonna kill you.
Yes, and it did.
Yeah. A hole does a full heart of damage.
Yeah, and getting hit by the fire bar also does a heart of damage, so that equals 2.
1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, I know. We're getting some mathematics here on the stream.
Very educational today, this mystery week.
I think people are going to be yelling at us that we're trying to educate them here in the middle of a stream.
Yeah, I came for the entertainment, man.
You mean your and my banter hasn't been entertainment enough?
No.
When I sobbed uncontrollably seeing the boots here at Bumper Ledge with no way of knowing how to even get to that?
We're probably never getting those boots anyway.
Such negativity here.
Hey, I'm just basing this off of watching this game being played since 2017.
2017 seems like so long ago.
Yeah, I know.
Don't we have a race coming up soon that takes us back to the days of 2017?
When Kak always had Mit's mirror, hammered, at least tempered sword, and boots, and Ice Rock was always go mode, and Turtle Rock was always a crystal, and you could always go mode Turtle Rock, and Pedestal was never required, and Aga didn't exist. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember 2017.
That is a very detailed recap of 2017.
And Hype K was actually hype. I guess that's the best part.
I mean, we used to make a big deal when the pedestal was required.
And now we have Pedestal as a goal for certain seeds.
It may be the goal for this seed.
It could be. I mean, we have a fight. We're going to Ice Palace, aren't we?
Well, now with that fire rod, we can get there.
Great. Lovely. This cave doesn't do anything. There's just fairies at the end, Fat Boy.
This is the other end of Spectacle Rock, right?
Yes.
Well, Fat Boy, continuing in his bunny state at this point, finds out that we have a connector, and that connector will point towards...
Circle.
Now, don't forget, because we have the mirror, that now gives us access to Super Bunny. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's the other side of the mountain. I thought that took us to the right side of the mountain.
Welcome, everyone, to Mystery Week, where everyone is equally confused.
Archvic, I can be confused in open seeds.
I think we can all be confused in open seeds.
Clifford sustaining a death, and, well, speaking of Super Bunny...
I guess you were right after all.
Yeah, just in the wrong order.
You're just foreshadowing the future here.
I can see the future.
Of course you can. You're a commentator.
This future is not going to end well for Clifford at this point. Well,
2 swords. It's inverted. It's probably Aga 1 in some weird way. But no, it isn't. We can bypass Aga. We have a glove and mirror, and we have a dark world,
don't
light
die.
world access.
Don't die.
By
Don't
Link's
die.
house.
Thank you.
Die.
It's not in logic, though.
Yeah.
We don't have a lamp yet. And bear in mind, a lamp was how we were supposed to get up here in the first place.
Are you telling me logic exists in Entrance Randomizer?
Hell no! By the way, this is
Well,
just giving us a preview of what to expect next week, except for at least the enemies will be in the normal spots.
I really hope that we get one of those seats next week where you have to do Aga 1 to get access to the Aga 1 entrance.
That's rude.
Yep. Really funny. Also, we can't check catfish now, apparently. Oh yeah, we got the glove, so yeah, we can check catfish.
Yep, catfish is open. Pyramid is also open. Because now we can lift those rocks. 10 arrows, not what Clifford wanted to see out of that.
We are probably gonna find the progression over in Ice Palace.
I don't want you to say that.
I just did. I can say it again. We're probably going to find the progression over in Ice Palace.
I said I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that.
We're probably not going to find the progression over in Ice Palace.
You don't you reverse psychology me. This is not a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Maybe my fingers were crossed.
My brain was crossed.
I think our players have been crossed a little bit, at least. Simply crossed, but crossed nevertheless.
I had my fingers crossed for a fast seed.
Well,
I
that's
was
not
mistaken.
happening. And Clifford, you're dead again, because hitboxes exist in this game, unfortunately. There's going to be a lot of confusion here for our players to try and figure out where they can actually go.
What is Clifford's bunny sprite?
Something unimpressive.
It's gotta be something related to Clifford.
I mean, what is
Oh,
it?
Emily. Okay, that's who it is.
Who is Emily?
Apparently, Clifford's owner.
I mean, I never actually watched Clifford the whatever, so I have no idea about that lore.
Okay, well, you're pretty much proving that at this point.
Well, that's just me.
Hey,
Oh.
there's our lamp!
Hmm.
Now what Fatboy's doing is in logic.
Great. Lovely. Fantastic.
Well, you're not happy about that lamp?
I am happy because now we can figure out which dark room is which when we get to the connectors later.
So... Ooh. Can't mirror out of the dark world, Fatboy.
No, it's inverted.
That was a Lionel.
That's the second time it's been killed up there by Lionels. And that's a meaningless cave.
If hints were on, that could not be a meaningless cave, but hints are off.
The hint would probably say that there's cash in Ganon's tower or something like that.
Or... a unique item is in plain sight.
Ah, yeah. The boots. Great.
By the way, Clifford, you don't have enough rupees to pay Kiki. Come back with 90 more.
How are we gonna get those rupees? It's Entrance Randomizer. We don't have the archery game. How do we actually farm rupees?
Well, at least we found the chicken coop. Maybe there's 100 rupees here. Oh, damage boost by Fatboy. I like it.
Yeah, that was really clever getting through that. And I think Clifford just found 10 arrows. I actually think that may be vanilla, even, in that chest.
I don't think so. I think that's normally a piece of heart in vanilla. Well, Fatboy's found the back of Skull Woods. It's at Ganon's tower.
Okay. Well, I guess we can maybe kill the boss that's here.
Oh, that's right. We have Entrance Shuffle, and we have Randomizer.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's not a guarantee that this is a completable dungeon.
Indeed.
But we're not going to find out who the boss of Skullwoods is going to be, so we are moving on.
Do you like fighting insect balls here with 2 hearts?
Marjavec, I don't like fighting the Armos Knights with 2 hearts. I don't like fighting
Why not?
Mothula, or Moldorm with 2 hearts.
And what do you like?
Red mail, gold sword, silver arrows, 20 hearts, 4 filled bottles.
Sounds pretty nice to have 24 minutes into a seed.
Sorry, fantasy owners.
Do we even care about the fantasy game anyway? Does anyone really care about it?
I care about their thoughts and feelings.
Ah, yes.
Just not when the controller's in my hand.
The love and entertainment that is brought from us to all of you. Fantasy points may or may not be included. I guess we either have to kill the boss that's in Skull Woods or go into Ice Palace.
I don't want to go into Ice Palace.
We are probably going to go into Ice Palace.
I don't want to go into Ice Palace.
Go hug a pillow. We are probably going to go there.
Go hug a pillow?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now Rick is gone for like 2 minutes. We can take this time to relax a little bit. Peace and quiet. We can't do anything in Hookshot Cave. We know where the boots are, but that doesn't really help. So maybe it's time for Fatboy to head on over to the Catfish Pyramid route now. Get the lamp and then go somewhere. Maybe we're just going into Ice Palace. Yuck.
There, I hugged a pillow.
Congratulations. How are you feeling now?
You know those stress balls that are out in the market?
Yeah, I have like way too many of those.
I might need to borrow some.
I'm sorry. They are mine.
So selfish.
I'm sorry. I just can't mail them to you.
Yes, you can. It might cost you a bunch of money, too.
I can't afford that. I don't have money to pay for that. It would be cheaper for you to buy your own.
Okay, I think I can see your point.
Thank you for being so considerate.
Absolutely. By the way, just to know for our tracker, Ricky of Kokiri, we do have the fire rod on Clifford's side.
We can also say that all 3 Light World dungeons are guaranteed crystals. We just don't know which one of the 3 is the other 5, 6.
That is correct.
And seeing how often they've been in the Light World and that they haven't checked it, I don't think we will find out which dungeon that is for a long time.
By the way, we did find Blind's hut over here on the east side of Death Mountain as Clifford continues to get some entrances pieced together.
I guess this is the way you farm rupees here. That Fatboy is doing. You spend 80 rupees and you hope that you go in the positive.
He's got 7 seconds to come up with a red rupee or a few.
Uh-oh.
And it is a losing proposition for Fatboy, although that rupee count...
Go back to hug your pillow.
No.
Yes! If I could be serious for 2 seconds, this path that Fatboy is taking does lead into Ice Palace.
That is correct, and therefore we may finally get the investigation of Ice Palace. Seems to be calling our name at this point.
It's a good thing you've accepted the truth.
I've accepted a few things in life.
Unfortunately, we all need to do that.
Clifford gonna get hit by the Lionels. Does dodge at least one of them here. Maintains 3 hearts. All right, what are we gonna get inside of this chest?
Well, hopefully something that is progression so we can leave and then return back later when we have, like, Hammer and Cane.
Maybe Hammer is here.
Maybe. It's a good thing they have that Master Sword so they can actually kill enemies, unless they kill you first.
Enemies are killing Link?
Squirtle.
Fine, enemies are killing Squirtle?
These Pangagers have Freeze Dry. It's super effective versus water types.
Oh, we get ourselves a small key in the first position here, as Clifford will grab this key, and everyone get their guesses in the chat. What are we going to get for our first boss of this seed?
Is it a Moldorm?
Hello, boss we can't kill! Pull out that mirror, you can't do this one, Clifford.
I guess we have to come back later. Also, that's a great arena to fight Argus in. Just amazing.
Yeah, it's so wonderful.
Oh dear.
You graduating commentary with me yet?
I could think of ways that would be more enjoyable. I can also think of ways that would be less enjoyable.
How is the scales tipping?
It's currently somewhere between open and inverted. Well, Fatboy doesn't have enough hearts to do the bomb jump, so we're not doing the bomb jump.
Being down to a half of a heart kind of limits his options here. Also being down to 3 bombs, too.
Yeah, you're not gonna go and beat this dungeon anyway.
Says who?
Me. We're not finding Hammer here. I'm sorry, Rick. Unless your fortune-telling skills are superior.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, I guess we will.
We do have one more check that we can make over here. Well, I don't think so anymore.
Good price back. Really good price back. Great. Lovely. Fantastic. You traded a key for a key. Yes. Is this Pod in disguise here?
That's correct.
Meanwhile, Clifford's been up for this mountain doing things, and
oh, he's got a Super Bunny state.
Yeah, that's. Is that sword being slashed or something? That's a bomb, Fatboy. You can't kill us with bombs.
That is a big key.
Well,
Clifford lost his sword, I guess. I don't know.
Nice compass. Great. That entire search for absolutely nothing. I guess we have iced tea room left if we can get there with half a heart.
Now, one thing here with what's going on with Clifford is the fact that he at least now knows what he needs to do when he gets to Skull Woods. I don't know if Fatboy is going to wait until he has the hook shot.
Yeah, I mean, if this iced tea is empty or a death is taken here, you don't really have that many options.
It's like
farm rupees for the pod.
All right, iced tea room.
The progression wasn't in ice. I'm completely shocked. I guess we're farming rupees for pod. or whatever is in pod.
Oh God.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I had to sit here and watch them grind rupees.
what is the fastest way to get rupees in the seed?
Not playing the seed.
I guess that is correct. We don't have shovel. There is no archery game.
Fatboy's just been wanting to sit at that 69 rupees for the longest time.
Yeah, you're really happy about that one.
Oh no, I'm not.
Aww. That's the bomb price pack. I guess we need to find whichever enemy is in the rupee price pack and just kill it over and over again.
I haven't even seen any solid rupee droppers yet. Although we haven't seen a tree pull either.
True. I know there is a tree pull like south of Hive Cave, and then Turtle Rock's left paw can also be pulled.
There's also a statue here next to the pyramid, I believe, that can be pulled as well. Now, by the way, do we have access to the back section of Skull Woods yet? Not the dungeon itself, but where the skull usually is that you have to use the fire rod to get into.
No, that's not been checked yet, so I guess that's where Clifford is going. So that will be another dungeon then.
Yeah, because obviously we know that can't be the back of Skull Woods. Fatboy was 16.
Which dungeon do we want to? Which dungeon do we want to have in the back of Skull Woods?
Let me think about this.
Yes,
What dungeon has the most amount of items accessible to us?
Yeti, no.
Tower of Hera.
We can
2 items exist.
Basement. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm so shocked by this. I mean, maybe we can't beat it because the boss could be something.
The boss is always something. Yeah. And we are going downstairs and we are going to have our coffee break.
Great. I'm gonna go grab a pillow of my own and go and hug it. I'll be right back.
Hug or strangle? Guess we'll ask that question once Marjvik gets back. Be sure to follow both of these runners, Fatboy300 and Clifford. Other matches of week number 4 here in the Lost Woods division. But We're Buddies versus WJPTBB. But We're Buddies ended up sweeping that match 2-0. They're 5-3, and they will be facing off against Team Bad next week. Team Kappa swept Where in the World Is Our Gosh Dang Bombos 2-0. And the Grouchy Old Man is facing off against the Missing Links.
Alright, cool, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
You missed a whole bunch of tiles being flung towards Clifford, but I really can't say that you missed anything exciting.
So, Rick, as I guess a professional rando player, would you like to play a seed where the tiles are shuffled in with old items, as in Suitor Ice Traps?
This almost seems like a trick question.
It always is. Okay, I accept your silence as an answer. So, I guess it's time to guess which boss is on top of Tower of Hera.
That's right. I'm just...
Great. Yes. That's just what we needed. We needed a vanilla moon pearl in the seed. Just amazing.
Vanilla, you say?
Yeah, vanilla moon pearl.
That's gonna go real well with the vanilla Moldorm we're about to get.
Oh, that would be absolutely fantastic.
It is!
Only one eye, though.
It's okay. Clifford only has 1 heart. Oh, he has
no.
5.
So where was the fire rod again?
Old man.
Yeah, so we needed a lamp for that. And the
That
lamp was
is
on
right.
the pyramid. And to get that, we needed a mirror. And the mirror was an Eastern.
So Clifford is finishing up the Tower of Hera, and Fatboy is about to get his access to the Tower of Hera himself. First
What I'm
crystal.
saying is, this logic is dumb.
It is. By the way, Marjovic, guess what we now have access to?
Way too much stuff.
Well, yeah, that's right. We have access to way too much stuff, but more importantly, we can now find out what our goal of the seed is.
Oh, yeah! And it routes in pretty well, too! If you start at the witch Link's house. Wait, Link is a witch?
But I know why Clifford isn't doing that, because he knows where Blind's hut is here on the mountain, and he kind of wants to see what's inside by getting himself back up the mountain. He also has access here to Paradox Cave, and there are 7 good items inside.
Yeah, maybe there is something valuable here.
Items may not actually be valuable. Please see store for details. Ho!
Seems valuable. The complete and utter silence over an actual useful item showing up pretty naturally.
What should I say?
Oh my god, it's the hammer! I can't believe it!
Okay, excuse me 1 second. Let's go back a minute in time.
No time traveling is allowed.
Crap.
We didn't have to farm rupees to go into the pod dungeon, though.
Yeah, I got plenty of places we can go that wouldn't require us to grind some rupees, as Fatboy's about to find out that a trip to the basement is going to be in the cards. And Clifford is making himself closer and closer to the castle. Now, here's the thing. We may not have access to the top of the castle just yet.
Nope, we may not have that.
Wouldn't that be funny if this hole drops us right into Ganon?
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe you just shouldn't blind drop down, but okay, we're safe. But that could just be Ganon, and then you have to save him quick. So I guess Clifford is playing cross keys next week, just gonna fall into Ganon randomly.
We may have to do a team meeting.
Ah, okay.
Into Hyrule Castle, and we
This is
get
Hyrule
the
Castle.
beginning of Turtle Rock.
So, to get access to our goals, we need to go through Pendant Turtle Rock. We may not find out what our goals are in like another hour and a half.
Well, all we need is a cane of Samaria now.
Yeah, but it's still Pendant Turtle Rock.
Hey, there's
Ah,
our rupee
rupees.
grinding spot.
We're just gonna stay here until we get enough rupees for Sora.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no. Just farm all the rupees you will need for the entire seed.
There's another way we can find out what the goal of the seed is, by the way.
Oh.
Spend 4 minutes and defeat Aghanim.
Lovely. But then we first need to find where Aghanim is,
Oh, that's right.
which is either desert. Oh wait, yeah, it does. Yeah, desert or Turtle Rock.
Oh, right, because it's got to be a multi-entrance.
Yes.
That's something we haven't explained yet about the cave shuffle here. With this simple setup, you're not going to see dungeons split amongst multiple entrances be anything different. I mean, you saw a hair at the back of Skull Woods, but that's a outlier.
Yeah, so Hyrule Castle, Castle Tower, Desert Palace, and Turtle Rock are shuffled amongst each other separately.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fatboy taking a fall, and we find the backside, or the back section, or the... I don't want to say backside, that's the wrong word.
We found the smith.
We found where the breadsmith goes.
And we have Mirror. That's a super easy, super quick check you can do right now.
Does Clifford do that?
Maybe.
Does Fatboy fall off the sedge?
Maybe. Find out in X number of seconds. Okay, the seconds are over.
The answer is no. Fatboy does not take a tumble. Gets the map, but more importantly, gets the first crystal. Now, what kind of crystal did we get? We don't know.
No, we don't.
We found Ice Rod Cave, and Ice Rod Cave has 20 rupees for Clifford.
I mean, right now you just go around, check locations, trying to get items, and then figure out where to go, and not hand in the Smith Clifford. Because this is why the team is bad at team names.
Excuse me?
I said, I guess this is why the team is bad at team names.
Excuse me?
Rick, I know I speak with an accent, but it's not that bad, right?
Well, I do have
That's
to.
vanilla.
I do have to remind you, what team am I on?
I don't know, some trash team somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. Hype Cave found.
Well, maybe we get something here that is... Well, good thing we farmed those rupees earlier, because, man, there are no rupees in here.
Yeah, 420 rupees and 3 bombs.
Well, we got all the rupees for the seed now.
And we find a mushroom. We don't know where the potion shop is. Of course, you drop off the mushroom right outside where you start the light world checks.
Yeah, so that is easily done, but then you still have to find the actual hut.
I know where the hut is. They sell pizza.
That brand is not a thing in my city, because we only have good brands.
Spike Cave found.
So the search continues.
All right, bottle vendor. We'll check him in just a moment.
Now we have the Cuckoo Hut, which is not a Cuckoo Hut, it's...
Hey!
We can do that.
Something
There's
we
an item
can...
here. Wow.
Yes, there is. Fatboy finding Hookshot Cave. We can't do anything about Hookshot Cave at this point, however. If only we knew where the boots are.
Or the hookshot. I guess the hookshot is in that cave. Can't we just hover without boots?
Not likely.
I guess we'll find a way to hover with the King of Samaria at some point, right?
I mean, Cane of Samaria does enough other stuff.
Yeah, but you always gotta find more ways to break the game with the King of Samaria.
It lets
right?
you block clip.
Now we're just finding rupees, though, so... Can we find something else that's not rupees?
Why?
Because I like variety in my life.
You chose the wrong place for variety.
Yeah, Randomizer is the wrong place for variety. Good to know.
Lumberjack, oh, what was that? Apparently nothing important.
It did look like something red, so probably 20 rupees or
Must be.
heart piece.
Must be. Because Fatboy is not going to pick that up, so he's saying goodbye, and we know that that drop down that underneath that bush would have been where you needed to go to get there. We find some fairies for Clifford to pick him up.
And be on our merry way. And that Smith is so sad.
Don't drop down the hole, Clifford.
Ganon likes to be in the well.
At this time,
Ganon? There's not that many more spots where we can drop. Vanilla Ganon.
Or Lumberjack.
Find out in like 5 seconds, or maybe we won't.
We're going to find out eventually on 2 directions here, as Clifford finds the useless cave of Death Mountain.
Oh yeah, the bat is another one, that's correct.
Yes. Eel, the good old magic bat.
So those are the 3 checks that are...
Oh, guess what Fatboy just now has?
Something that allows them to move very fast and quickly and check one location over in Hookshot Cave. Because this is why Fatboy went with this route, because it allows you to get the boost faster. And Clifford took the long way around because, hey, I don't want boost.
This is entrance shuffle. We have access to a lot of places. There's the bomb shop.
Well, no Skull Woods is 156, but we also know we need a hookshot to beat that. So,
Hera was the 5-6. So it's Skull, which we need a hook shot to beat. And we already have Tower of Hera.
Wait, we're not checking Lumberjack? Fatboy, you didn't check Lumberjack, or are you going back up? I guess there's a drop-in hole here as well. Man, I may never actually play Entrance Randomizer in my entire life.
Alright, well, we're going to find out what's in the house first. Okay, there's the hook shot! The back of Hyrule Castle! Nice find here for Fatboy.
Interesting. So, we have...
5 chests are blocked off by Aghanim.
That's a classic. So do we have a 50-50 of Vanilla Ganon then?
Fatboy going through the Hyrule Castle. Clifford will be joining him shortly, once after he gets out of this spot over here, which is just a fairy fountain. We already have people requesting bad things. This seed's going to be long enough as it is. Titan's Bit, which only unlocks one location, usually in inverted, but here in Entrance Shuffle as well, could be a whole lot more.
Yeah. Where do we go with that? I mean, if they didn't have the world open to them before, they most certainly have it open to them now.
Here's the weird thing. Pyramid is now open to us.
It is?
Once somebody goes back in and takes care of Skull Woods.
We still can't check the goal without the Cane of Samaria.
Just hover there.
Yeah, just hover TR so you can figure out what the goal is of the seed. We're fine.
We welcome
like we need a cane for Meyer. If we do actually need to beat Meyer, we don't know.
This is a weird scene. So we do welcome in our new viewers here watching us on Speed Gaming 2. Welcome to the Link to the Past Randomizer League Season number 2. We have Fatboy300 for representing Whirlpool Ped for food, and Clifford representing Team We're Bad at Team Names. Adirondack Rick Marjovic here, and what we have is an inverted entrance shuffle boss Randomizer.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
It sums it up. I don't think it sums it up well. It just sums it up. Fatboy is thinking about his options.
I haven't figured out everything just yet, but I guess who cares?
And now Clifford's doing some thinking right now himself.
You don't really want to go into dungeons just yet because...
Oh, we found the Ganon hole!
Okay. So, oh yeah, I guess we forgot about the escape. So, Ganon is in Sanctuary, that makes sense. Why do we just keep on forgetting every single hole in this seed? In this game, even?
Because we're a-holes.
I thought this was PG-13.
Well, screw that.
Bloody hell.
I think we lost the PG-13 rating the minute this seed began.
I'm inclined to agree.
All right, so Fatboy's going to be checking the entrances we have in Kakariko Village. Now, Fatboy never saw that, so we'll be dropping into these blindly. Hoping, please no Ganon, please no Ganon.
Now, do you want to go clear dungeons now without having the bow?
Well, you've already seen Argus. You don't know what kind of boss shuffle you're dealing with. Now we have an ice rod, which means that if we find a Trinax, that increases our odds. And actually, you know what?
We may have 2 Trinaxes.
We now can beat every boss of this game.
We can. I guess you just go and clear dungeons then, and then hope that you find the Cane of Samaria along the way.
I would have laughed my butt off if Clifford ran up to that chest and it was the Cane of Samaria.
Man, suddenly super fast jet seed. What happened? It sounds weird, like, oh, inverted entrance randomizer in jet. Oh my.
But what we don't know is how we can get to some of them, and we don't even know what our end goal is just yet, but Clifford is making his way over here to Eastern. What do we got inside? We've already found Eastern. This one is the Palace of Darkness. We can't get to the boss just yet. We need the bow. It's the one mechanic we need the bow for.
But it is a pendant, so unless there is something valuable on the pedestal, such as the gold, we don't really care all that much. Also, it's bow locked.
That's right, because we have regular enemies.
Is Clifford gonna go into pod or not? Or whatever the pod is? Pod is probably Eastern.
No, we've already seen Eastern. Eastern was at Thieves Town.
Ah, yeah, it was. So it's probably Thieves Town then.
It's either Thieves Town or Meyer.
You're right. Man, the seed is just coming up Millhouse.
Took a little while to get this thing going, but this thing is starting to take off.
Well, can't beat this dungeon, because we don't have the cane. I'm starting to see a pattern here of these Eastern-based dungeons.
I'll take things that make you cry for 200, Alex.
Fortunately, I'm bad at Jeopardy.
So am I.
Great! Let's change subject.
Well, there's one item inside of here that Clifford never attached or went to go grab, and it's just 10 arrows, so no harm, no foul at this point. We have the big key, so we set ourselves up with a jet mire.
The classic, right? You can't beat the boss, so here's your jet, here's your god.
Oh, we can beat the boss, we just can't get to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the catch-22, right?
Unless we find the cane of Samaria here.
I mean, that's never happened before. It's not like we had a vanilla moon pearl or anything this seed.
Yeah, what strange concoctions is this?
It's almost like it's random or something. I don't know.
Random?
Yeah.
And then randomizer?
Yeah. I know. I'm also a bit confused by that. And meanwhile, Fatboy is just doing what Clifford did, but the other way around. That's the wrong cane. Sorry, Clifford. Wrong cane. Wah, wah.
But Clifford's red. I mean, couldn't he just use some of his red fur and make it red?
I'm pretty sure that's not how the game logic works.
Why not?
Well, I don't know game design or anything, but I tend to think that I have some degree of common sense.
No, you don't. You're commentating with me.
Ah, yeah. I forgot about that.
There's the second item, so we know that this is not a beatable dungeon at this point. Both items taken care of. Clifford, when he comes back in, is just going to simply go about this. And Fatboy is going to add a bonk to his name and find the other side of the Ice Rod Cave.
Smith is so ignored.
Smith has nothing.
That's your claim right now? You're staking your team's pride on that?
Well, since Clifford hasn't checked him, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Meyer Shed. How are you doing? Just around the corner from Misery Meyer.
Can we get the cane? No. Also, perhaps we should just make a mention that since this is inverted, which dungeon is it that we haven't seen yet? Single one. That's Swamp, right?
Oh, that's right. We have not seen Swamp, and we haven't seen Thieves Town.
Which means that one of them is located over in the desert. No. What am I talking about? The desert entrance. Can't have that. You know, sometimes the brain just gets turned off because it's been 1 hour of garbage seed that you've been commentating with someone that has hugged a pillow too many times. I totally salvaged that sentence. Totally salvaged that. I totally saved that.
Okay, so we haven't seen the Ice Palace entrance.
No.
We haven't seen Misery Mire entrance because we can't get there. Neither have we seen the Tower of Hera entrance. Those are our single entrances. One of them is the Agate Tower portion of the castle. One of them is Swamp. The other one's Thieves Town.
Yes. Why not go check which dungeon is at Ice Palace, Clifford? Just do some shebangs and fake flipper and something, I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Because he doesn't really have a great amount of access to it at this point.
I mean, we kept on talking about, oh yeah, they can beat all the bosses. Yeah, but getting into the dungeons, it's a kind of problem.
Good point by somebody in chat. Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, we have that as well, which could be somewhere. Obviously, we don't know where that somewhere is.
And one of them is going to be at Ganon's Tower.
Also, one is a crystal, and we need to find the light word equivalent so we can actually drain it, so we can do things in there.
All right, Fat Boy is mirroring out as we found the arrow game at Swamp. At the dam, rather.
This is normally a rupee cave here for Clifford, but maybe it's something else.
It's a Gina.
Almost vanilla. Do you call it Vanilla Gina then, or do you just ignore that pun because it was awful?
Clifford would like to have that bomb back because your joke bombed too.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Whoa!
I guess we're going back to pod then. Gina always finds a way to stay relevant.
Well, that item certainly didn't bomb, as Fat Boy now peeks inside of this misery mire, so Clifford will be not really losing time to that earlier check.
Is it actually faster to climb that Clifford instead of just doing the good old regular way of walking over to this cave?
If only we had a frame counter. There's the other end of the potion shop.
Well, that's good, because we have the mushroom.
Yes, if only we had actually turned that mushroom in, but I think we're saving it in case we wanted a fake powder.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll find Sahasrahla. Maybe the back three will have something nice.
Maybe it will.
It has the flippers. Ice Palace is now open to us.
Man, are we just getting all the items right now except for the cane?
Why do we need the cane for?
Maybe for Meyer. We don't know. Either Meyer or to check the goal in Turtle Rock.
You sound exasperated by the fact that we can't even get to the goal yet.
I mean, it's been so great these past few days. Everyone in chat's been like, check the goal, check the goal. Yeah, well, these players, they literally can't check the goal because they need a Cane of Samaria to go through Turtle Rock to check the goal.
This game is a big jerk.
Yeah. You see this. A work of mystery.
Yeah, this is Mystery Week. Do you expect anything different?
No.
Just chat, expect anything different than us to rag on each other.
No.
It's not like we haven't been doing this for the past hour and 6.
No. I sometimes forget that we're actually commentating a match here.
Is this really a match?
Super serious league match that we're enjoying right now. For better or worse.
We're enjoying this?
I mean, we have to pretend, right? Okay, no.
Clifford was thinking maybe of going into Ice Palace, has opted against it at this stage.
Okay, so where are we going? I guess we're just going back to pod, right? We got the bow, let's go back to pod, let's beat the dungeon, hopefully. We definitely
No, we're not going.
Uh-huh, why are we not going?
Because we're going to check to see what we have at Ice Palace.
Ah, great.
You don't sound excited about this.
I mean, you weren't excited for Ice Palace earlier, so...
That's because we couldn't beat it.
But we can beat it now.
Oh yeah, but we're not going there.
You don't like Ice Palace?
Well, Clifford's not going there.
So what you're saying is that they're not going to Ice Palace, but they are gonna go and check Ice Palace.
Well, because the runners seem to know exactly what I have in mind, even though that they're 10 minutes in the past and are doing this to say, Rick, I know you're saying that I'm going to Ice Palace, so screw you, I'm not going to Ice Palace.
But which Ice Palace? The Vanilla Ice Palace or the Dungeon Ice Palace?
The Vanilla Ice Palace.
Maybe we're just gonna go pay Sora a visit. We have the rupees. Yeah, there are
Clifford is-
entrances over here.
Yes. The
Great
entrance.
portal, Clifford. You're literally blocking your path to go into that cave.
He's just
Good
gonna raise
job.
a bomb. He's just gonna raise a bomb so he can enter it.
Bombs are precious. It's called a shopping mall, I believe, this area.
Yeah.
I guess that rock also works.
Fancy thinking.
Great. Another hint cave. Except we don't have hints, so we're out.
Where are we out to?
I don't know. So, Hookshot Cave has a flute.
Flute.
Well, that doesn't open up anything, but it's kind of nice for moving around.
About it. Just a reminder, though, for those who don't know about it, in Inverted, you have to activate the flute in the light world.
Mind blown.
Clifford's checking the hobo. It's red, but not the red we're looking for. Where are we going to next?
I mean, Fatboy activating the flute and then flying somewhere. Clifford checking the island, maybe, for Sora or something.
Our container.
You know, Clifford, you're at 8 heart screen mail, an hour and 10 in. Maybe that heart is a little bit useful.
Oh,
Who am I to
mini
judge?
Moldorm cave.
5 items. My goodness.
What is up?
I guess Christmas came early this year.
Bombos.
I mean, we don't know the medallion information for whatever is at Mire and whatever is at Turtle Rock, so sure. Yeah, Clifford never used the mirror over in Desert to check the Mire area.
And Ledge of Desert was a shield.
Ah, well, we found the swamp.
Can't do anything about swamp yet.
No, we need to find a dam.
Damn it. Fatboy heading into Skull Woods to try to defeat the boss, which in this case will be Argus.
Which will open up that Pyramid Fairy location, whatever may be there. Oh, come on, Clifford, you're not buying the bombs? You have 3!
Gotta preserve that rupee for those, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you have to spend 500 here, right?
Yep.
So, we're in the light world.
Yes.
Clifford here. And the mirror takes you from the light world to the dark world.
Yes.
So what happens if you mirror here?
Probably the same thing in the vanilla portion. It'll give you that noise.
Oh, do you want that shield, Clifford? Oh. Also, this fight looks awful from Fatboy's side. Just absolutely awful. Everything about this is just bad.
The fact that it does 2 hearts damage makes this a little treacherous. It's also not aligning himself. Also not aligning himself against those blocks to at least keep him in a position where he can get hit by the spikes.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone has the Randomizer tech.
Seems like Clifford's getting ready to head over towards Hookshot Cave, where he will get his flute.
There's 2 more Argai.
Those are our guys?
Yeah, the small puffs are called Argai. And Argai is the singular. I don't know what the plural is, because Argai would usually imply a plural in English, but English is a weird language.
I thought they were cheese puffs.
No, unfortunately that's banned.
Ooh! Fatboy's gonna have to be careful here. One more hit, he will be done with this fight. Gets him.
And with that, crystal number 2. We don't know if we need that or not.
And that opens up Pyramid Fairy.
Well, we would love, again, to figure out what the goal is, but we need a Cane of Samaria to go through Turtle Rock in order to access the goals.
That is right.
Unless you can hover.
Alright, Myers Shed area.
That was a way too quick check for me.
Almost like a Bombos.
Yeah, it looked that way to me too. Since you don't know the goal, do you just want to clear Ganon's castle when you're there? Because you could have to be forced to do it, but you don't know.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Fatboy, he has no access here. I think he doesn't even have access to the other cave here because of the lack of flippers.
I don't know how this area works.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah. Okay, there it is. And yes, it is Bombos to get inside, but it's in Meyer. And it turns out to be one of the chess games.
Chess game randomizer when?
Never.
Yep, I'm be inclined to agree.
So what do we need to get into Turtle Rock Gitsquake?
Okay.
Or the Turtle Rock representative this time around, which I think at this point has to be Desert. Oh no, it can be Hyrule Castle, couldn't it?
Yeah, one of those two, because we don't know what is in Desert. We just know that Turtle Rock is in Hyrule Castle.
I'm in pain.
I've been in pain for like an hour and 16 minutes and 25 seconds.
I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Looks like Fatboy was trying to set up a fake flippers, but sees what he's dealing with there and has decided that fake flippers probably not the best of ideas.
And that was a hole, Clifford. That hurts. So, I mean, going here will yield bow and flippers if Fatboy checks these spots that are here. I mean, I'll be honest, I have no idea how you're supposed to get around the seed as fast and as quickly and as efficient as possible. I'm just here for the ride.
If you're asking me how to route this thing, I have no clue.
I mean, you're a part of this team we're bad at team names, and I believe you're tied first in the group, so I would imagine you're at least somewhat decent at this video game. Unless you're the one who took that loss.
I'm not the one who took that loss.
See, that makes you good at this game. Also, Clifford, you're half a heart against this boss. That seems very safe.
Alright.
Yeah, how do you dodge that without the Cane of Burna? Oh yeah, we found that fairy in a bottle over in Mystery Mire.
We did. Clifford trying to remain safe.
Fatboy tries to flute in the light world. No, it doesn't work that way.
Unfortunately, Clifford's going to have to be careful because any bodily damage or bodily touches here from Argus is going to send him to yet another death.
Hey, it's Ice Palace. We're back.
But there's nothing in here.
We can kill the boss.
Fine.
I mean, maybe it is just the 3 crystal fast Ganon and the seed is over.
Nothing about this seed has been fast so far.
I mean, we saw the boots after like 10 seconds. I mean, it then took like an hour to get them, but you know.
Clifford trying to be extremely careful. Oh, the swing missed!
Aye, that's a big time loss. This boss takes forever to kill, and now you don't have the fairy anymore.
Extremely bad death to take right there, and he almost had it, but he just whiffed on that third swing.
And punished super hard for that death.
Oh, yeah.
Has to go around this room also and pick up some additional magic. And get electrocuted.
At this point, I would consider just heavily bombosing the Gibdos.
Ah, well, I don't have any magic.
So he's gonna have to do this on his hearts alone.
How do you dodge this, like, pseudo undodgeable attack if Argus is in the wrong position?
I hook shot to my I hook shot until I can't hook shot no more.
I guess that sounds like a good plan. Not like you have any other choice. But I mean, if you're cheering for Whirlpool Ped for food, this is great. I mean, Clifford taking a death and down to 1 heart again.
Yeah.
I hear the enjoyment and satisfaction in your voice.
Another death there for Clifford. And it's not an easy fight, but the best way you can try to set yourself up for it is to keep your back to the block and just try to use the hook shot when the things start to spiral around.
Yeah, I don't really blame anyone for taking multiple deaths to that fight.
The unfortunate thing here is that this is a fight that Clifford's not going to be stopping with. And at this point, I would trade in that mushroom.
You don't think it's worth saving it now for potential fake powder? I mean, we don't have the cane, so I guess just go hand it in.
Yeah.
Maybe it is the cane.
That's the reason I'm thinking at this point you have to consider turning it in, especially if you do a save and quit. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? By the way, you remember earlier when you said go to pod?
Yeah, I guess Clifford is going pod.
Now we're going to go to pod.
He doesn't have the bow. Where was the bow again? I thought it was over in the desert area.
Agina had it.
Oh yeah, and Agina was located between desert.
In that rupee grinding cave.
Yeah. So Fatboy didn't go there. That's kind of the issue with getting flute, because you just kind of tunnel towards the easy flute locations, and that's not really enough flute spot.
So, let's see here. We have Lamos.
I mean, this is fine.
Are you sure?
No. But Fatboy has been to Meyer and therefore has that fairy in a bottle. Why not just use Fire Rod?
That's a very good question. And now he's heard you. And has pulled it out.
And now we're using it. Also...
And now we're half a heart from dying.
Man, no super fast heartbeat. I'm disappointed.
No super. I hope he has a fairy in the bottle.
You should have the fairy.
Thank you. Nothing inside of Ice Palace.
3 crystals though for Fatboy. Maybe you just go and check Ganon if you can kill Ganon. Wait, Fatboy doesn't know where Ganon is. He never took the fall.
That's right.
Oh. Boy. Also, the Smith's been in Logic for like 40 minutes or so and still hasn't been checked. This is good preparation for Cross Keys Week next week.
Oh, yeah.
I guess in Season 1 had Cross Keys and Season 2 now also has Cross Keys. That for Season 3 we're getting inverted Cross Keys, right? That's a natural progression of things.
I might have to talk to Fear if he decides to add that.
Ah, okay. I mean, this is good practice for that, right?
Look where Fatboy's going. He's gonna get the bow.
Yeah, maybe then just go return back to Podden. I mean, options are running pretty thin if you don't want to do the Smith, I guess.
So you're under the idea that the breadsmiths are going to have something big.
No.
Then why do you want them returned?
I don't. I want the book to
Oh!
go into desert and find whatever is there.
Literature.
It's a book. Like, there's text in books.
I'm glad there's text in books.
Yeah, because empty books are pretty boring.
They are. Sometimes there's illustrations in books too.
Yeah, like big red dogs. I guess we can also check some tablets. Oh boy, Ether Tablet is just amazing to check right now. It's totally not orphaned.
I'm detecting a little bit of sarcasm.
I'm never sarcastic.
You don't say.
Oh, absolutely not, my good sir. Also, nice fall, Clifford. Nice fall.
I'm just bringing that into the stuff to talk about real soon.
I guess we can get our predictions in chat for what is this Palace of Darkness boss going to be.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Are you sure you want me guessing?
Yes. Oh boy, here we go again.
Trinex.
I mean, that's not like the worst thing. You have both rods. I guess Master Sword is pretty but I guess you can do menu fight with hammer.
So Fatboy is about ready to find out the same information that Clifford did in regards to Swamp Palace being here at Ice.
But where's the damn dam? Which locations have we not checked? Like,
Mimic Cave.
oh, fantastic.
Oh wait, have we checked Mimic Cave? I mean, we do have access to it.
Maybe. I not kept track of the caves up on the mountain, what has and hasn't been checked.
Alright. The boss we're about to find at Ice is not Trinex.
Really,
What
game?
the hell?
Really, game?
Vanilla!
Are you kidding me, game? Why? Why did you put this thing here? Fine, I guess we're killing it. It doesn't deserve to be in the seed.
Commissar is dead.
Here's your lovely pendant, Clifford. Maybe we need it. We don't know.
Oh, God.
Now, Fatboy is gonna see... Oh, there's Turtle Rock there.
So as we approach the hour and 30-minute mark of this seed, that is part of the reason why we do not know at this stage what the goal of this seed is. We do know where Ganon is, and he... Where was Ganon again?
Sanctuary.
At the Sanctuary. Clifford knows that. Fatboy does not.
And maybe, like, if Fatboy did take the drop earlier into Sank and get the information that Ganon is there, you just go there and hope that, oh, it's free fast, I can win. But Fatboy never took that fall that Clifford did. So Fatboy doesn't even know where Ganon is.
So we continue with our decisions or our game, trying to figure out what's going on. We have not seen Desert. We have not seen the front section of Hyrule Castle.
We're gonna find either Hyrule Castle or Desert here in Clifford. Oh yeah,
Bombos.
I guess we can go and check this first before we go in.
Yeah. Nice of him to remember that before he went any further. Bombos. Drops. Some more life.
Well, 12 hearts, pretty healthy, but still on green. So, is this Vanilla Desert, or is it Hyrule Castle?
By the way, Fatboy never checked Big Key Chest. Is that going to harm him in this regard? Because it wasn't anything of importance.
Nope. Oh, we still haven't found Thieves Town either. Vanilla.
And we have more vanilla.
So if we find Quake, we can get to Hyrule Castle.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Another crystal?
Yay.
Yeah, I guess.
We don't know what the boss shuffle is just yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen this little boss over in Eastern either.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to say Armos Knights, because why not?
We've had a fair amount of vanilla stuff already, so that's a pretty good guess.
Mm-hmm. No! It's the Trinex fight!
I mean, you have hammer. Guess it's fine. Yeah, I think the way you go about the seed right now is just when you get 3 crystals, you drop into Ganon, and then you just keep on dropping into Ganon until you actually get the Cane of Samaria and can go check the goal. Whenever you get a new crystal, just keep on dropping in and see if you can beat it.
Silver arrows!
Okay. I mean, that's pretty nice. Saves a good amount of time if you're gonna go ahead and do Master Sword Selvalus Ganon.
Oh! Fatboy takes the death of
used.
Trinex.
That hurts.
Clifford chooses the wrong door.
Yeah, that door was vanilla as well.
Mm-hmm. Everything about this desert's going to be vanilla, except for the boss, maybe.
Maybe indeed.
So the unfortunate thing is that death here puts Fatboy in a very precarious position here. Take a look at his magic meter.
What magic?
Oh, well, he does have a blue goo. Okay.
Yep, just go ahead and use that, and you got everything back again. Now, I have to ask this question now. We're 1.5 hours in.
Yes.
Will we ever find the cane in the seed?
Ha 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 ha! You're serious, right?
Yes.
Well, Fatboy does get a little bit of magic, so he doesn't have to immediately use the potion.
Oh, why did I sign up to commentate Drake?
Excuse me?
What? Hello? I like cake.
Do you?
Yes. Anyway, in Fatboy did get a little bit of magic back, so you don't have to use the blue potion immediately.
Yep. Hey, we find blind at desert.
Okay, this is a almost scripted fight, I guess. I guess you can't script it normally, but
Did Fatboy just use his blue potion? Or no, he ended up getting a big jar. That's a real nice drop. Except for he just swung and missed.
Clifford is taking a bit too much damage from person liking from this blind, but it's another crystal down.
We have 2 crystals for Clifford. Fatboy taking another death. Trinex hurts, friends. Trinex really hurts.
And I guess Fatboy's plan was...
Screw this, I'm out of here.
Beat this dungeon, but apparently not. We're leaving. Fatboy, you don't want to go pod? Okay. That was an interesting trip to take with the duck.
That may have been a... What are my options? So we're going to get a check here of what's that Misery Mire thanks to Clifford, because he does have that Bombos. Maybe.
Well, there aren't that many things left, right? It's Ganon's Tower and Thieves Tower?
Ganon's Tower or Thieves Town, yes. Oh, we're finally trading in the mushroom.
We've had this mushroom for, like, way too long.
Yes, you're right.
Fatboy, the flute doesn't work. It's inverted.
All right, what are we going to get? Are we going to get Thieves Town? Are we going to get Ganon's Tower? It's...
Castle Tower.
Castle Tower. I forgot about that option.
Yeah,
This-
I guess that's the thing.
This gets Clifford up to the top of the tower so he can check the goal.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna find out what the goal is!
Watch this be all done.
Like 50
Oh,
votes.
it's Mario! Holy cow!
It really was the whole time!
The whole time? The whole time?
We've had this for like 50
The whole
minutes.
time?
You skip checking that because you want the fake powder with the mushroom on the stair.
You remember earlier when I found the boots and you asked if I was okay? I'm gonna have to ask if you're okay.
Yeah, sure, I'm perfectly fine. Now back to normal. I guess Fatboy is going to TR. Or maybe just go and clear Meyer. Where was Meyer again?
It was somewhere at this point.
I guess that's accurate. Eastern pod area. It was one of those two.
Oh, pod, yes.
Yeah, Eastern was pod and pod was Meyer.
That's right. So Clifford will have access to the goal, and now Fatboy will also have access to the goal.
Yeah, we will finally figure out what the goal is. It only took way too long. That arrow.
Also, this will open up 5 items for Clifford.
Oh yeah, because it leads to the well.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
was
that's
just
pretty
going
well.
just straight TR. We're just going TR. Here we go. Let's go. I guess we can do a random guess for blue balls for this Aga 1 fight.
16.
Okay, so Rick has guessed 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 plus 6 is 7.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, we're being educational here again.
That's twice you stuck on or put on mathematics here on this Link to the Past Randomizer League stream. There's one.
Oh gosh.
That's 1 plus 1. That's 1 plus
2.
1 plus 1. That's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Please, Aga. Please.
That's
No.
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Please, Aga. I can't handle this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, you need a... E?
Oh, that's right.
What? I don't know how this logic works.
Oh, because Clifford's going to have access to the back section.
No!
Where the keys
you
are.
have to...
You have to do
Aga to get access to Turtle Rock!
Yes!
No!
Yes! You have to do Aga to do Turtle Rock. Also, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
It was a bait. I mean, we could maybe still needed to beat Meyer, but oh, goodness.
All right, Clifford's going to be hitting here to the top of the castle. We will get our goal. It's not a fast Ganon. 5 crystals to enter.
We can maybe get that.
6 crystals to beat Ganon.
So... Clifford may not need the cane after all.
Oh, that's right. It still could be because we're in inverted, in cross and whatnot.
Fatboy.
Hi, Ganon.
Ganon here. Hello, Ganon. How are you doing?
You cannot beat me until you finish your goal.
So we need 5 for GT and 6 for Ganon. I mean, we can get Eastern. We can't get Swamp until we find a dam. We can get Ice. We can get 6 crystals.
Yes, we can.
We don't need the dam. Wait, we're in no mode.
Are we?
But the players don't know it. We know it, right?
I think we know. Clifford doesn't know. He needs to get that mushroom traded in. He's been holding on to that mushroom forever.
That boy also doesn't know.
I think Clifford needs to find the magic powder so that gives him incentive to actually trade in that mushroom.
It's gonna be a painful hour here of us sitting here like, yeah, just go clear the dungeons.
Marjovic.
That is not how my name is pronounced, but you've been mispronouncing it this whole commentary, but yes.
How do you pronounce your name?
Marjevich.
Okay. As if the past 102 minutes wasn't painful enough.
Yes. I mean, I expected you to continue that sentence, but you didn't, so I don't really have anything else to say.
Well, sometimes silence is golden.
Sometimes you bonk into the pyramid.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you feel like you need to hug a pillow.
Okay, sure. Clifford, trade in the mushroom. That's not trading in the mushroom.
And we're now going to experience Rick's slow descent into madness, as his teammate will not, in fact, acquire the Cane of Samaria for another hour.
Excuse me a second.
I'll give you all the time in the world that you need.
Thanks, buddy.
You are welcome, friend. I guess we can get our guesses in for which boss is gonna be in Meyer, because we don't know.
Vitreous.
Man, that was a lot of confidence with that.
Yes, I'd like to order a pizza. Yes, delivery. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll throw the money out the window. Thank you.
Better have kebab and bananas.
What would you like to order?
I'd take a banana pizza.
Okay, banana pizza too. They just laughed at you.
I mean, banana pizza is the new hip thing over here. Like, you gotta get with the times, man.
Yeah, he says you gotta get with the times. Oh, what? Hello? They just hung up on me.
Yeah, I wonder why. You're just bad at phone calls, Rick. I think we figured out which kind of boss shuffle it is. And Fatboy's probably not happy about this. Did that ice not generate? This is Fatboy's third death to Trinix, the seed.
Yeah, I think I've seen some randomizers where it just doesn't.
Well, see how it goes for Clifford against Trinix.
I'd say he's fine, but we don't know that just yet. He's got 11 hearts. Where are our safeties?
Yana's tower.
By the way, where is Ganon's tower?
Good question.
Uh-oh. Clifford's gone.
Are they ever gonna finish the seed?
I think they're both just gonna forfeit and take the tie. I don't think that's how the league works, by the way.
I don't know. Clifford's gonna go ahead and read the pedestal.
Watch that be. I turn fairies or turn something like that. Never mind.
Yeah, English grammar is weird.
Something about anti-fairies.
I mean, it's probably a safety item, but we know it's not anything there that's required. And it's technically safety.
Maximum health increased. Yeah!
Amazing.
What a seed. What a seed.
I mean, it started great. You see Inverted and Link's houses and the Light World, and then you see the boots on Bumper Cave. Just amazing. And Vanilla Moon Pearl, of course. Fatboy, you... Muscle memory is...
Yes, it is.
That exists when you play a game a little bit too much.
Yeah. I mean,
We're gonna check these 5 items here.
This isn't the first time we've seen muscle memory happen between these runners.
Oh, hey, Boomerang, that's a safety item, right?
Eh.
I feel denied.
Not as much denied as I was when they hung up on me on the phone call.
Well, we got the medallion that we don't need for anything.
Speaking of ice, Fatboy.
Aim. Hitboxes.
I mean, this is
Disregard
funny.
hammer. Just use the sword. Yes, just use the sword. You have a blue potion. Use it.
Don't take it down. Oh.
Yeah, the knockback from the head, but now you can't open the menu because something is exploding. That's how the game works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't walk up there because it's like evil gooey of evil stuff up there.
Notice how that goo turns blue.
Oh, now we're using the hammer. Why is Clifford killing a random guard in Kakariko? Magic?
Please don't die, fat boy.
Yeah, I mean, Clifford has killed Aga 1. If we could get it updated on the tracker, that would be great.
Oh
Fat
no!
boy, please.
Oh!
Clifford, that bonk. What?
Oh, fat boy taking the death to Trinex
Again.
in stage 2.
I mean, here's the thing though. While Fatboy is dying and losing a lot of time, Clifford is doing absolutely nothing, really.
Well, what would you like to see him do?
Like, check locations, go into dungeons, do something like this. I mean, there's nothing. Oh, wait, the flute is here.
Flute was
But
here.
The flute doesn't unlock anything.
Yeah, it's a mobility thing. Well, he really needs to do is trade in the mushroom, but he's holding on to that because he wants the fake powder. But you know, after a while,
Yeah.
you've gotta let that desire come to an end.
Yeah. I mean, Fatboy is doing the right thing here. Just sooner or later, this Trinex will die.
How many bottles does Fat Boy have remaining?
None.
Come on. I think both runners are just absolutely losing their mind at this point.
I'm not even so sure what Clifford is doing. I think this location has already been checked by him.
It has.
I have no idea what's happening.
Come on, Clifford, check. Turn in the mushroom. He is lost at this point.
Clifford is lost and Fatboy is dying to a boss. I have no idea how to explain this in words.
I don't think words do exist at this point.
Can we try Braille?
Well, we can. I can't guarantee that will work either.
That's fair.
I think Fat Boy's freaking out at this point.
Yeah, Trinex just didn't attack earlier for some reason and just let him slash. I don't know how Trinex RNG works.
Nice use of this sword, at least, to protect himself from the attack. Oh, this is a spot where he can't really attack that ice head. Oh, Clifford has figured out. He's trying to get to the Ether Tablet as well as Tower of Hera.
Will Fatboy have enough magic for this?
Come on, come on, come on. No!
No! My god. Oh, he did have another potion. Okay, never mind, we're fine.
There we go.
Yes,
Just stay
totally
alive.
not getting baited while the Ether Tablet only has 20 rupees.
Alright, Clifford is going towards the Tower of Hera, and what do we see inside the Tower of Hera? Is this Ganon's tower? No, it's Thief Sound.
I mean, this is the green pendant. We know this is not needed for anything. This seed is all over the place.
Come on, get us the magic powder so Clifford has a reason to turn in that mushroom.
Fatboy has killed the first of 2 Trinex. Insert plural suffix here.
And 4. Fat Boy, that is crystal number 4. Little does he know that he needs one more to enter GT, though.
Where is GT?
Where can it be? Oh gosh. Ganon's Tower's like Ganon's Tower.
Can't be on TR because that's Castle Tower.
Oh no, that's right.
Or Harrow Castle. Wait, Castle Tower is random. Yeah, it's like a tower entrance, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Clifford never went. Clifford. Clifford didn't go into GT.
He doesn't have access to GT.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Didn't have enough crystals.
That's right. You need
We
5 of them to
have
enter.
We have to beat Aga1 to get access to the Aga1 entrance.
Didn't you say that earlier?
I did, but I made it as a cross keys reference.
The seed is
just fantastic.
The seed just knows how to give you more pain.
So normally when it isn't inverted, the reason why that logic works is because when you beat Aga1, the barrier to the Aga1 entrance is removed. So if you don't find Master Sword or Cape, that could be your only way to get into that entrance. But in this situation, because it's inverted, logic is just thrown out the window. And Turtle Rock key logic is done. Book was... Where was... Book was in Pod Dark Maze.
Yes, it is. And what a fantastic place for that.
Fatboy has to kill another Trinext.
And we still don't know where the dam is.
Yeah, where is the dam? What entrances do we have left? I mean, I feel like Fatboy is like doing the right thing while Clifford is just like going deeper into this empty rabbit hole.
Yeah, and I think the big thing for Clifford is because he either has forgotten about the mushroom or doesn't want to turn the mushroom in.
Which looks to be his undoing, but to be fair, it was also Fatboy's undoing for like 50 minutes, and then we find the cane, and then it does absolutely nothing! Except clearing Mire. Because it was basically the search for Mire or the dam, or the cane of Samaria or the dam, and it just turns out we found the cane before.
I mean, all's fine if... Hi, Vitreous. Nice we have silver arrows for this fight. Clifford's just gonna have to be careful because he can't take any hugs. He's gonna be fine, though.
Fatboy's getting down the other Trinex. Oh, got the blue potion again. And Clifford's finished killing Vitreous, and that green pendant, well, doesn't really do all that much. But again, what entrances are left?
I know.
That's a great dead rock. I mean, maybe there is one entrance up on Death Mountain that hasn't been checked.
Trinex is down for Fatboy.
A back-to-back kill. Oh, well, here's a way to get to the Castle Tower.
Well, Hyrule Castle.
I guess. That's what I said, right?
We've already seen Castle Tower from Clifford.
It's been 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours together with you.
Yeah. Watching this train wreck of a seed. Okay, Fatboy, yeah, come on, Doc, come on. Don't make us eat you when this is over. Why are you... I think Fatboy may have forgotten which dungeon is where.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's been 2 hours of this mess.
Key Santa, I mean, Entrance Shuffle will do that.
It's a good thing we talked earlier about, you know, lunch and dinner and stuff, because this is gonna take a while. Still. So Fatboy has to go into Pod, which is in Eastern, get the book.
Checking Ganon.
Okay. I mean,
He's gonna be called a dingus again, but
you have 5 crystals. You don't know what the goal is. Let's just go for it. So you have this information that, okay, I need to get something more. It makes sense. Like, you don't... No. What did... No, Clifford, why did you mirror? What? What? Was there still an item there, or maybe there wasn't?
Yes, there was!
I mean, we know that there is literally nothing there except for powder that would be helpful.
Check the mushroom! Please, check the mushroom!
No. Meanwhile, Team Kappa is sitting there in their revolving chairs and stroking their cats like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if Team Bad takes a loss here, that means Team Kappa has the outright lead after this week.
Yeah.
Oh, Fatboy, you have the answer to your problems right there, and you're not going for it.
Clifford must have forgotten about the mushroom.
It's right there on his menu, too.
Yeah. I mean, you have
Right
to
there,
clear
top
this ice
right.
palace.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Fatboy doesn't know what the goal of this seed is. Clifford does.
You can just go here, get this book, go into desert. Myra was Castle Tower. Didn't go in there, but I mean... Was it fast cannon or not?
We don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
I mean, the hole's not there where Ganon would be in inverted, but that's not any... That doesn't mean anything in cross keys.
No. We just know it's 5-6, and we found Ganon. And this book will allow Fatboy to get crystal number 6.
And once he gets this crystal, once he gets this book, he doesn't know it, but he'll be in go mode.
Yeah, we'll probably just go and take the dip first into Ganon, and if still called a dingus, I don't have that many options. Maybe it's just time to go ahead and do the Aga one. Because then you will figure out, okay, do I need the 7th crystal? Do I need to find the dam? Or do I just need the BTT? Or do I need to go through all these pendant dungeons? Options are running short. So Rick, how does it feel to watch Clifford perform this bomb jump?
I'm saddened.
That is understandable. Did get it first try though.
I'm still saddened.
That is understandable.
I just know I'm a train wreck in entrance shuffle seeds, and Clifford takes the death of the Pendicator.
Well, try to go for the double bomb strat and then bonk off the wall on the right to get over the Pendicator. Not taking
once he
damage.
picked up the bomb. It was
Yep,
over with.
that just kills you. If you are at 1.5 hearts and still on green mail, hello?
Yeah, no blue mail, no red mail, no tempered sword, no gold sword.
And we had Master Sword after like 15 minutes. Well, Fatboy may opt to not even go and bother with the boss, just get the book and go to desert.
We'll see as soon as he picks up this book coming up in just a few moments.
Indeed. Let's figure out that the Harmless Hellway is in fact a key. No need to trade a key for the key. And here's the book.
Oh, while I'm in this room, I might as well check to see if there's a sword in this room. There
Yeah.
isn't, but he might as well at this point.
Look at this health difference between Fatboy and Clifford. There's like 5 hearts that are separating them.
Yeah.
And they basically check the same spots. Except the mushroom.
Yeah. And that right now is creating the big difference.
Oh, we're skipping the boss.
Yeah. No need to check the bots at this point.
You sound so sad.
And Fatboy is going to make
look,
his way
the
over the
mushroom,
desert.
Clifford! You have the mushroom out because you don't have bombs.
Hopefully this will jog his memory to at least check it, because
I mean, if you don't see the mushroom there, when are you ever going to see it?
I know. But even if Clifford trades in this mushroom at this point, Fatboy's got himself a big lead, and that's surprising considering the 2 deaths that he took to Trinex, but it's just been Clifford's been rattling his brain over the next stage when Fatboy just kind of took this race into his control when he traded in the mushroom.
If Fatboy just went into, I'm just gonna go clear dungeons now that I got this K mode. And I'm pretty sure it was more than 2 deaths, but even then, just go clear dungeons, go get the crystals, drop into Ganon and see if I can do it. Just keep on going that way and hope that it isn't pet goal. But we will know very soon indeed if we do have to clear GT, because if that is the case, Fatboy has to clear Aga 1 first. This is such a silly seed.
It would. And yes, Clifford did make it over to Lumberjack for the well checks, and they weren't well. We got a boomerang for it.
Yeah, and Ether. I believe Ether was there.
Yeah, you're right. Fatboy's about to get the silver arrows.
And that's super helpful because you're still stuck on this Master Sword.
Hmm.
We still haven't checked the Pyramid Fairy entrance.
No, we haven't.
And that's been in logic for an hour.
Well, we know because this isn't crossed. We know that can't be where the dam is. Indeed.
Spike Cave.
What about Spike Cave?
It could be Spike Cave.
Why would we want to do Spike Cave?
Because it's fun for the whole family.
You mean my family can have fun with this too?
Yeah! Did you know you can play this game? Everyone can play this game and enjoy just as much as these players are.
Or they can talk about this just as much as we've been talking about it.
Yeah, I'm so happy I'm not playing this seed, oh god.
Hey, you definitely sound like you've been happy to be with me for the past 2 hours and 8 minutes.
I have made choices in my life that I may regret, just as Lion Molas regretted existing against Clifford.
Love you too. I can definitely feel the love here.
Yeah, there's love here tonight, I guess.
So here's the thing. If Fatboy is able to do some damage to Ganon coming up in just a moment once he's finished with Blind, then we will know that it's a fast Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not able to, hello Aga's Tower, or rather hello Ganon's Tower, which means we have to go to Aga's Tower.
Yeah. We have to do both Agas. I mean, it would make sense. It is inverted, and inverted is basically like Aga 1, I don't know, 80% of the time it feels like. But I think Fatboy's just gonna take the dip here, get the information, and if it still doesn't work, well, you don't have that many choices. I guess we still haven't checked this myth area. Hey,
Well,
remember this myth that's been in Logic for like 90 minutes?
yes,
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Well, Clifford did as well. Maybe.
Well, Fatboy's trying to drop on down to the Ganon area here through the back entrance to the castle, the back 3 of escape, but that's not going to work, Clifford.
That's a bonk. Okay, here's the moment of truth.
Did we check King's Tomb at all?
I don't know.
No? We
well,
can't do that.
Oh, dear. Well, Fatboy has to go do Aga 1.
But he may think he has to. But he may think he has to go to Swamp.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem. Fatboy doesn't know.
Oh, it was in the Dark World. Wait a second.
Found the dam.
It was in the Dark World.
I don't think any of us understand how this entrance thingamajig works. We're just gonna accept that this is now a thing, as Fatboy's gonna think about where to go.
Ooh.
So, okay, Hammer Pegs was the dam, so that changes things.
Yeah, about that.
Because we don't need to clear Mire if we're Clifford.
That just swung the race just a little bit.
So Clifford is now in go mode? YTB key could became locked.
Maybe.
We don't know. Oh, but Fatboy's doing Aga 1.
Yes, he is. And if you remember, it was not necessarily a nice Aga one.
No, but it's
I ran out of fingers.
Oh my god, Clifford is doing crystal onions. I'm so shocked.
On this edition, of Weekday Morning Cartoons, Clifford is doing Crystal Dungeons, while Fatboy is going to visit Aghanim. Who will emerge victorious in this race?
Maybe we will find a mail upgrade along the way. I mean, big props to the players who have managed to see this seed through as far as they have so far. I mean, Fatboy still doesn't know what needs to be done, and Clifford is in, where's the damn Kane mode? But it's technically in go mode right now.
Yeah, but even there, the cane may be irrelevant.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. I've given up trying to figure out this seed.
I gave up after the Moon Pearl logic early.
I gave up after the boots.
After we saw the boots.
That's 3 of them that were blocked by the fire rod.
I think Rick gave up again. Okay. I mean, this could have been worse. It could have been swordless.
Oh god, no, please. Anything but that.
And then we have a seed this week, which had like 214 out of 216 completion rate.
Yes, we did. And then we had that seed that was done in 51 minutes for the winner, and then 57 minutes for the loser?
I've seen faster seeds, but yeah, that's pretty fast.
Let's just hope the other match between these two teams, 8:10 p.m. Eastern tonight, is the latter instead of this one.
Well, how many people remembered how many blue balls it was? I didn't. Just that it was 2.
It was 6.
Clifford's just tanking hits on this.
Clifford, don't tank hits, okay?
Green
Live.
ball is fine.
Survive.
It doesn't do that much damage. See?
Live! Thank you. Alright, so there's the crystal for Clifford. That puts him at 5.
But wait.
Actually, that puts him at 4. He's got to go back to Skull Woods because he died to Argus earlier.
What if we need the cane for Yeti, but Clifford finds the powder?
Why are you like this?
Because I can, and it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Why are you like this?
Because I can, and it's been 2 hours, 15 minutes. See, I can remember what I just said, but I can't remember what I ate yesterday.
I'm surprised you haven't threatened me with a K-pop yet.
Don't worry, we got time for that later.
Oh god, no. Yes, I know I'm the one who brought it up.
Yeah? You only have yourself to blame.
Agnum is down for Fatboy.
Okay, Fatboy.
And there's the access to the Agnum Tower.
But we'll check the hymns first.
5 to enter. And Bonk's on his way to finding out that 6 is needed to beat Ganon.
Just opening the menu just to check how many crystals do I have. Okay, I have 6. Wait,
That's
where is
not
GT?
Ganon's tower!
Where is GT? Okay, which entrance is left here? Is the Turtle Rock... Wait, is the Turtle Rock entrance by itself as its own original thing? So we need Quake...
Whoa! Hi there, game. And he got it in back of... Oh, wow! Quake was on the bridge!
It was? Did I just miss that?
Yes!
Clifford just hookshot through the block behind Argus. Well, I guess, okay, we may have a lot of time here to get these numbers in for a GTB guessing game. Because Fatboy is trying to think.
Thinking is a very, very hard skill in this game, all things considering. Oh, there we go. Clifford got him done.
So,
wow.
Clifford... Wait, if that is the only way to get to the bridge, you need 5 crystals to get Quake.
Into the back of Turtle Rock.
No, Fatboy, where are you going?
Holy cow.
Oh, no. Oh.
I think Squirtle.exe is broken down.
I don't know how this works. Oh,
I don't
we
know.
haven't- This hasn't been checked yet. Hello? Why hasn't this location been checked?
I don't know. But Clifford's going into swamp.
Sure. I mean, I don't know how any of this works right now. And I haven't known that for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, but we've seen the Hera entrance.
Yes, we did.
It must be TR front. We've seen all the other entrances.
Yes.
Is that really how it works? I didn't know that. I thought all of the TR entrances were connected. Or is it... Whatever. Clifford is assuming go mode here. Okay. What is happening?
I don't know.
No. I mean, I was confused when I saw Castle Tower was randomized because apparently that's how that works. I get
Blah, blah, blah. That's all, folks.
That's accurate to explain what is going on right now.
Wow.
Or is it in inverted that's called? Like, is it something unique for inverted?
I don't know.
I guess this is why people don't play inverted cross keys. That boy's trying to get up. Or something. What? That? Okay, so that's how it works? I mean, I'll be honest, I never would have figured that one out. Okay, well, Fatboy is in go mode, has found ET. Now we just need to beat this.
Oh, wow.
On the shovel. Calm down, Rick. Clifford is gonna lose. Calm down. Is it really the Laser Bridge entrance that is its own unique dungeon? Really?
Seems to...
Is this inverted only, or does it work this way if it isn't inverted?
Okay, so we don't need the Quake, but...
So... we never needed to enter GT? I mean, we still needed to do... Wait.
I don't know.
We didn't need to do AGA 1, right?
Apparently not.
What?
I don't know. You can say what all you want. I don't know what's going on here.
I guess it's inverted only and we didn't need to do AGA 1 and... Hyrule Castle and YT are connected and inverted? How does that make any Oh, I guess it... That's really dumb.
What about the past 2 hours and 20 minutes has made sense here?
So... I could have watched so much anime in this time.
The question is what kind of anime?
The kind of anime that no one in chat watches.
Okay, we're not gonna have any further discussion.
I promise it's PG-13. It's
I would
actually
hope so.
for everyone. We're in go mode.
Yes, we are.
Fatboy found another sword.
Yes.
Now we just need to find the big key and do the climb.
Yes.
And Clifford has to...
There it is.
Okay, we don't need the cane. Look at Clifford's portrait down there, like, oh, okay, I got 6 crystals and stuff, and where's he going?
I don't know. Oh, potion shop.
Oh yeah, remember... remember the witch's hut, but never the...
Apparently the big Q is a number 11, Kazurius. I mispronounced that. Just like I mispronounced you.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
How do you pronounce your name again?
Are we really doing this again?
Yes.
We've had enough education, right?
Yes.
Good, you agreed with me.
Yes, correct. So how do you pronounce your name?
You agree with me that we've had enough education and learning how to pronounce my name. That counts as education, right? And you agree with me. So, yeah. Have you already forgotten what you're saying? Like 2 seconds after you
Yes!
say it? Yes, I
Yes!
understand that.
Well, Clifford's about to be called a dingus.
Yep.
You cannot defeat me until you finish your goal. Sorry, Clifford, you have to find out where GT is. I don't think there was anything called logic in this seed.
I still can't believe that, like, the castle tower is connected to...
Turtle Rock.
Like, yeah, or something.
Neck bone was connected to the ear bone or something like that.
My what now?
I don't know. Nothing has made sense.
What just happened?
Clifford died. That's what happened.
Clifford died because you don't need to do any of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't know that.
I mean, we never needed Samaria, which we kept on going about, and we never needed...
Hi!
To,
We have another Argus.
yeah, we also never needed to do Aga 1.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah,
the
both
Super
runners
Baby
did,
Seed
and it-
Deluxe Edition 2.0.
And it turned out to be a six blue ball Aghanim as well.
We never needed to go into Turtle Rock.
That's right, we never did. And the game tried to tell us that we didn't need to go to there.
And I mean, if you get the cane... Or not the cane. Yeah, you get the cane, you don't need the book. Which means
Just go up.
you never had to visit a pendant onion this seed.
Take care of the puffs and you say goodbye to Argus. The door
Yeah.
opens up. Goodbye. Welcome
Yeah,
to Randomizer,
Randomizer
friends.
is weird. I mean, it's not quite 3 hours, but it is pretty long. Maybe it will still be 3 hours for Clifford.
I think he's on his way. Yeah, he's in that general area at this point.
And this, should these results maintain themselves, gonna be very helpful for Will Pull Pet for Food to try and get through the group stage here, and Team Kappas is gonna sit there and keep on stroking that cat.
Yeah, because right now it looks like as long as this result will remain the same, Fatboy300 will give Willpool Ped their 4th win of the
We found the cape.
season.
There's your safety item.
And that will pull them into a tie at this point with the WJBTBB, pending what happens tonight with the match against Sinak. And we're bad at team names will fall a game behind Team Kappa. Team Kappa will be guaranteed to have the outright lead heading into week number 5.
And we only have 3 weeks left after this.
That's right.
Need those wins. Also, we got 2 one-eyed Moldorms.
Yeah, if you get one-eyed Moldorm, I think you get both one-eyed Moldorms.
Sadness.
This seed has been weird. It has been an adventure.
And I still don't get it.
And I still don't get it. But things just weren't meant to be making any sort of sense. Clifford, you can't Dark Magician without the Cane of Samaria.
I think the important thing to note that this was just a massive bait seed. You could have skipped pod if you got the cane, and if you didn't get the cane, you just go into pod and you get the book, and you could have found the dam, and things just kind of happened. Like, this seed was all over the place.
It was.
I felt like everyone made the wrong calls on everything.
Mm-hmm. but I've had a damn good time with you.
Same. I love you, Rick.
I don't know if the feeling's mutual after all the shade we've been throwing at each other.
No worries, I love shade.
I have shade over my house because of how bright it is.
Yeah. Well, Clifford falls into a hole. Fatboy's gonna fall into the hole that needs to fall into.
Yeah. Clifford is going to bonk his way over towards the tempered sword in just a moment. Oh, gosh. That's the one drop-off we haven't seen so far.
Nope. What a nice reward.
This game is a beautiful game.
It's absolutely amazing, and that's why we've enjoyed it for so many years, and we'll keep on enjoying it until we don't.
Shout out to the version 18 3-year anniversary race coming up this weekend. Friday night, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern, I think is the start time. I might move it.
Yeah, maybe we can find some mail upgrades in those seeds.
Now we'll just get red mail in the first chest.
Come on, Fat Boy. You just need to fall into
Potions.
Yeah, maybe.
Potions. Although we got tempered.
Yeah, you have tempered silver. Like, I mean, I guess you've died like 5 times to try next, but you're really not gonna die now. Oh, so yeah, you can just talk to that dude and get the full health refill as well.
Yeah, that's right. My apologies to both of these runners.
I mean, I'm not really so sure how you feel in this situation. You're 2.5 hours in, you made all these wrong calls. I don't know if you feel like ahead or behind, or like did your opponent make the exact same awful plays that you made? Because everything's just been wrong. Everything's gone.
I know exactly what you're thinking. How the ding dong haven't the other player finished yet?
Yeah.
That's exactly how you're feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I died to try next 5 times. Why hasn't my opponent finished? Because they ran around in a circle and did nothing for like 15 minutes. I don't know. What did Clifford do while Fatboy was dying to try next?
Unfortunately, what kind of really did it for Fatboy is the fact that he had achieved his 6 crystal defeat mode a lot faster than Clifford did by getting that Cane of Samaria. Don't die, Clifford.
You just fall into the hole and then you stash through when you get the invulnerability. It's perfectly safe.
Don't get exploded into. Don't take a hit. There we go. Ganon being in the corners definitely helps Fatboy out.
Just big props to both players for seeing the see-through.
Yeah, definitely. Give them a whole lot of props for this because, my goodness, this has been a pain in the you-know-where.
In my brain.
And so as Fatboy gets ready to go into stage number 4, real quick, if you want more Link to the Past Randomizer Season 2 Mystery Seeds, we have the match between It's Mitts versus Link Finds a Way, Cadenza versus Ovadius Nasso. That's coming up 7:10 p.m. Eastern in an hour and a half over on Speed Gaming 3.
Come on, Fatboy. Just a few more hits.
Gets him over into the corner. That's hit number 4.
We're done.
Fatboy300 will pull Pad for Food their 4th win of the season, and will send Team Kappa into a guaranteed first place position. Team, we were bad at team names. Sadly, drops to 5-2.
What a journey. What an adventure.
Yeah.
What a mess. Clifford doesn't have Kane again, so these rooms are awkward.
That's right. Also, game number 2 of this season, or this meeting between these two teams, coming up at 8:10 p.m. Eastern. Hacksaw versus Synac. Right here on Speed Gaming 2. It'll be myself and NY Rambler on the call for that. We'll try to get some interviews here. Let's speak to Fatboy300.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Congratulations on winning this mess of a seed. How are you feeling right now?
I'm just happy it's over with now. I mean, I kind of asked for this upon myself because I was hoping for an inverted cross keys. Basically, kind of got, but I've never done simple entrance shuffle, so I was just like trying to figure things out in my head on how that all worked compared to cross keys.
This was just child's play getting ready for it next week.
Oh yeah, I love normal cross keys, and my practice seed this morning was actually an inverted cross keys, basically.
Oh boy.
So to get another inverted entrance shuffle for my actual race, I guess I was just getting prepared this morning because I had never done inverted entrance before.
So, what do you feel gave you the victory in this match against Clifford?
I'm hoping maybe the cane, the red cane. Smart.
That, I think, pretty much was the major component, because Clifford got the advantage of finding out what we needed to beat this seed. He did by way of going through AGA 1, which we found out absolutely didn't actually need to be done. But
yeah, no, it wasn't required at all. No, I was thrown off a little bit when I saw that it says, "Oh, you need 6 crystals to defeat Ganon," because I was so in the cross keys mindset, which is I think typically always fast Ganon.
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just like, how is that possible? Then it clicked, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably defeat Ganon. So then the grind started, and then the gears started grinding on like, okay, where the heck is Ganon's tower? And knowing with trying to figure out how simple entrance shuffle works with the dungeons, I'm like, I think it's got to be up on Dark Death Mountain.
Yep. What you figured out before Clifford was able to figure that one out. And again, he never traded in the mushroom. Don't know if he forgot about the mushroom or if he was just sitting on it trying to wait for an opportunity to fake powder. But obviously, as we know, the seed never gave you the opportunity to do fake powder.
No, I don't think I've ever found powder. I don't know if he found powder, so that's kind of my thought. Like when I found the red cane at the potion shop, I'm like, oh, that might be, like, I didn't think too much of it at the time, but yeah, recollecting, I mean, figuring out, oh yeah, that's why he doesn't have red cane. I'm sure it's probably because he wanted to hold on to that mushroom for fake powder.
Mm-hmm. And we figured that was
were pretty low this seed with no half magic, no mail upgrades. And you were sitting on quite low hearts as well for most of it.
Yeah, I thought it was expert item pull there for a bit because I was sitting on green mail 8 hearts master sword for the longest time, trying to fight Trinex. In a smaller room than I'm used to doing it in.
At that point in time, we knew it wasn't going to be because we saw the silvers from Clifford. So, yeah. What words of kindness would you like to say to that Trinex?
I'm just glad it's dead now. Both of them.
Yeah, Clifford ends sustaining a death to Ganon on the start of the fight as he makes his way back over.
So Clifford never did the Misery Mire Trinex then if he didn't get Red Cane.
That's correct, because his 6th crystal was Swamp, which turned out the Swamp Dam was under Hammer Pegs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to go searching for that because I did not take as thorough as notes as I normally do because I was just beginning the race. I was trying to, as I was doing all my exploration, I was just trying to stay calm and just try to process everything. So I wasn't marking things down like I normally would. So.
Mm-hmm. And also, we do apologize in advance for the commentary when you hear this one back.
Oh, I'm sure you were giving Clifford all sorts of either nagging on him or trying to support him on from your side, which I don't blame you. You're his teammate.
No, that's definitely not what happened here.
I was giving him the business.
Oh, you're giving How do you say your name, Marjavec?
Here we go again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I've watched commentary with you on it before, and I'm terrible with names to begin with.
Yeah, everyone's terrible at my name as well, just like Clifford is terrible at this Ganon fight. Yeah, it's Marjevich.
Marjevich. Yeah.
Good.
Sorry for the mispronunciation.
I get mispronounced all the time. It's been like this my entire life.
No, I completely understand that. I have a very unique last name that gets mispronounced all the time, so I completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
Can relate.
So, Clifford heading back in for round number 3 against Ganon.
Oh my. And that's not like you can't just drop back into Ganon, because when he dies, it spawns him back up on...
Back into the castle, have to go back around.
I guess we also must ask, you start off the seed, and then you immediately see those boots up on Bumper Cave. What goes through your mind at that point?
Well, I mean, when I first saw it, I didn't know like what type of entrance logic it was using. So, I mean, my first thought was immediately cross keys, because that's what are the crossed entrance. So that's what I was thinking, like, oh, those are going to be just so hard to find, and then I'm just going to stumble into them out of nowhere. But then once I figured out it was simple shuffle, I'm like, well, I guess I know how to get those now. So my thoughts on it were not as bad in the end, because I realized how easy they were to get once you found that vanilla moon pearl.
Yeah. How about that vanilla moon pearl?
Yeah, I wish I would have gone and done Hera before I dove Ice Palace super early. That had absolutely nothing in it.
Come on, Clifford. Get those silvers in.
That's 3. He's got one more hit he needs to get.
Come on, you can beat the seed.
He's got it.
Let's go.
There it is. Get your GGs in the chat, Clifford. Get your GGs in the chat, Fatboy300. This nightmare is over. And Marjavich, sub 3.
We did it. The dystopia has ended, but it continues until the end of the week.
All right, we got Clifford in here.
Hello.
I know you've got some words to say about this seed.
I mean, the seed was fine. I just played very badly.
So I guess the one main question I needed to ask here.
Why didn't I go back for Blind's house? Yeah, that's a good one.
That's not what I was going to ask.
Oh, okay.
It has to do with that mushroom.
I was waiting to find the cane so that I could fake it out.
Yep, that's what we were sitting here speculating. And unfortunately, little did we know, mushroom led to the cane of Samaria.
Oh, well, that makes me feel better. Like, at least that was a conscious decision I made and not just completely forgot about it like Blind's house.
Yeah.
That's
exact.
Blind's house was a mimic cave.
Oh, okay.
I pinned Mimic Cave on my tracker for some reason, and I'm assuming it's because it's Blind's house.
Yeah, I never checked Mimic Cave, so probably right.
Yeah, it was a case where that cane of Samaria was at the potion shop after you traded in the mushroom, and it was unfortunate for you that was the passage that Fatboy was able to figure out faster. So he was able to figure out what crystals he needed. He didn't know what the end goal of the seed was. You knew that information relatively early, but Fatboy just kept dropping in to find out that he was going to be called a dingus yet again.
Fair enough. So a lot of deviation on the tracker there. That's
Yeah, you were the only one who figured out the passage to get into Swamp Palace, and here we were wondering if you were going to actually find some sort of protection in Swamp Palace, but even Swamp Palace wanted to say, hey, no, we're not going to give you any sort of protection. You're doing this Master Sword, and you're going to like it.
Yeah, I was happy to find that sword in Ganon's Tower. That was nice.
I think you're more happy the fact that you were able to find the big key that didn't require the Key to Samaria.
That too. I forgot all about Ganon's Tower. Till I was like, well, where is Ganon's Tower going to be? Oh, I guess it's got to be Laser Bridge. Oops. I should have done that while I was up on the mountain. Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm glad we were both able to pinpoint where GT was fairly quickly after realizing we needed to go to GT.
Got all the crystals and then like, oh, right. You have to go kill Ganon. I read that. It says you have to go do the tower. Like, it said it on the thing. Oops.
Yeah, but the problem is that there's no indication in Entrance Shuffle that says immediately that it's Fast Ganon. You have to, because of the way that this mystery weights have worked out, you don't know until you drop in and, hey, hi there, dingus.
I dropped in, probably like 4 or 5 times on him, just hoping I had the amount of crystals, thinking it had to be Fast Ganon since it was entrance, and then not realizing until after I did Ega 1, realizing, oh, hey, I guess it's not Fast Ganon. I guess that setting still can be defeat Ganon on an entrance.
Yeah. Right after you dropped in with 6 hearts, or rather 6 crystals, that was confirmed to us that you had to go through GT in order to do damage to Ganon this time around.
And Simple Shuffle always sucks because the dungeons are where the dungeons are, and that always messes with my brain.
Yeah, I would have preferred just Frost entrance because I'm just so more like used to that compared to Simple.
Yes, very much so. Like.
Yeah. I've never done a simple entrance before this,
So with that being said, turning to next week where we deal with cross keys, do you feel more comfortable or less comfortable going into that?
I feel
compared to this
completely comfortable doing cross keys next because it won't be inverted. Because that was something that tripped me up a little bit here and there. I mean, I'd like someone to go back and count how many times I used the flute in the light world today, because I'm sure it was probably close to double digits.
Hey, Marge, do you have a count on that?
No.
So
I know you said it a few times.
Yeah, but I think we only did the math for the Aga 1 blue balls.
Yeah, 6 blue balls.
Yeah, there were
1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. I think I got the right number there.
Yeah, I kind of regretted going into that after we got above 3 blue balls.
Well, I think there has been a lot of things to regret these past 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I have lots of regrets.
The only thing I don't regret is doing commentary with you.
No.
Oh.
I'm sure that was the best part of the run.
We got to hug pillows.
Yeah. We hugged a lot of pillows and we had fun. Unfortunately, I don't think the two of you did as much.
I think you two would like to delete this off your hard drives.
No, I want to keep it.
I don't want to say I enjoy playing the just worst seeds out there, but I just seem to attract them, so I just kind of have a collection on my hard drive of just terrible seeds that go into a folder at this point.
This one should go into that special part of that folder.
Yeah, it was an interesting one, and just a lot of back and forth, and just weird things in the seed.
So for Fatboy, your team now improves to 4-3. Point-wise, you now are tied in 4th place with WJBTBB, with a chance to join a tie for 2nd place with our team, but we're buddies if you can sweep the doubleheader.
I was gonna say, just give that another like 4 or 5 hours, and we'll be tied with you guys. So
We'll see about that.
So, and I believe you're doing comms for that nightcap race tonight too, right?
Yeah.
Hey, and our team is 2-0 when the other team's got someone on commentary for our race. So I mean, let's make that 3-0 tonight, and everything will be fine in the world.
Marjovich, find another commentator.
As official moderator for the commentators this tournament, I have to say I had no input whatsoever on assigning the commentators for today. Now, if you excuse me, I have no further notes to make about this subject.
Okay, Drossi, if you're listening, find another commentator.
Yeah, because who is your co-com for tonight?
NY Rambler.
Okay, so that should be a fun listen. So I'll definitely be watching. And
the other bowler.
Yeah, the other bowler, and I know Hacksaw says he's done some bowling as well, I believe. So,
well, hopefully Sinek can bowl through the seed, and we can keep ourselves only 1 game behind Team Kappa in the nightcap. Hacksaw versus Sinek, the 8:10 p.m. match between Team We're Bad at Team Names and Wolpoped for food. GG's to both of you.
And GG's, Clifford.
Yeah, GG. That was certainly something.
Shoutouts to Ricky of Kokiri, who was doing the tracking for us today. Also, shoutouts to Marjovich. I've already said that I had fun with you. I've enjoyed this. We've thrown a lot of shade at each other, but it was good, funny shade.
It's been a pleasurable experience together.
At least it makes a 2.5-hour seed go by much faster.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear. Can you imagine doing this solo?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, let's not imagine that then. So, everyone, be sure to follow all of the Speed Gaming channels 1 through 6 and the ALTTPR League channels 1 through 4. Many more matches coming later today and the upcoming days for many weeks to come in this season 2.
Yep.
Hopefully, or maybe preferably as dumb as this one was this week, depending on your preference.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Coming up next on the Speed Gaming Networks, we have Sloders27 versus White Mage Becky in the Super Metroid multi-category tournament that begins in 28 minutes from now at 6:30 p.m. over on the main Speed Gaming channel. Speed Gaming 3 is going to have the It's Mitz versus Link Finds a Way Cadenza over against Ovidius Nasso. And then, as we mentioned before, Sinek versus Hacksaw over here on Speed Gaming 2 at 8:10 p.m. Eastern. I'm Adirondack Rick saying thank you for joining us. Have yourselves a great remainder of your Thursday.
Marjevich here. Enjoy the week, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.